I know, I found the font funny too. Right off the bat, you'd notice that there are two different quotes from the same magazine, two different eras of time. And when I was looking this up, the thing that hit me in my head was why? Why does this contrast exist? Let's take a step back and think about movies in the 1968. In 1968, we had movies like Once Upon a Time in the West, Rosemary's Baby. Thank you. Planet of the Apes, Night of the Living Dead, and my personal favorite, Yellow Submarine. Real fun fact about all of these movies. These are all plot-driven and character-driven films. So these movies focus on plot and character way more than 2001: Space Odyssey. Because remember, 20, 30 minutes into the film, we're introduced to our first human characters, and as a writer of this book that I'm reading calls it, stories are people, movies are like Soylent. Soylent Green. So I think in order to answer why this contrast exists, I want to backtrack again to a quote by Ebert in 1968, which is, "The film fails on a human level, but succeeds magnificently on the cosmic scale." This perfectly exemplifies this one type of movie called concept film. So when you think of concept films, the concept cinema is basically the idea of the idea matters, the plot and the character, not so much. And perfect examples of these movies are Truman Show, Seven, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Her. All these movies, the characters and the narrative does not matter. What matters is the idea. What if your entire life was a TV show? Some of us still believe that. And this shows because over time, when we're exposed to concept cinema, we tend to realize that suddenly the plot and the narrative does not matter. And so as a result, what matters is the idea. Ebert actually also talks about this later in his 1997 review of 2001: Space Odyssey, which is, "The film does not provide a clear narrative and easy entertainment wow, I can't read my own handwriting. In easy entertainment as the audience expected. He actually made a philosophical statement about man's place in the universe using images." And that's why the giant contrast exists. So while in 1968 the movie may not be a cinematic landmark, in 2018 the world is finally catching up.